Today's story is The Search for Spring by Elise Holmenlund Miniark and illustrated by Chris Hanner. The Search for Spring. Little Bear, Duck, and Cat were bored with winter. "I want flowers," said Little Bear. "And warm sunshine," said Duck. "It's cold out there," said Cat. "Let's go see Groundhog," said Little Bear. "If he can't see his shadow, spring is just around the corner." And so they were off. Little Bear wore his hat. Duck put on her scarf. Yes, winter was hanging on. It was cold, cold, cold. Little Bear pulled his hat down. Duck tightened her scarf, and Cat shivered. They trudged through the snow in search of Groundhog's hole. Little Bear, Duck, and Cat walked and walked. They walked past Owl's tree. They walked past the frozen pond. They walked past Hen's house. Suddenly, Duck disappeared. Where was she? Why, she was in Groundhog's hole. Duck had found the hole. "Good work, Duck," said Little Bear. Little Bear and Cat pulled her out. They could hear a loud noise coming from the Groundhog's hole. "Is that thunder?" wondered Duck. Duck looked inside the hole. Groundhog was sound asleep. He was snoring. Very carefully, Little Bear, Duck, and Cat tried to wake Groundhog. First, Little Bear whispered his name, but Groundhog did not wake up. Cat waved a cookie under Groundhog's nose, but Groundhog did not wake up. Duck tickled his nose with a feather. Groundhog sniffled and sneezed, but he did not wake up. Duck was out of patience. "Wake up!" she shouted. That brought Groundhog right out of his hole. "Hello," he said. "What can I do for you?" "You can come out to look for your shadow," said Duck. "We need spring." Groundhog pulled his shoulders out of his hole. His nose twitched. His teeth chattered. "No," he said. "It's too cold." And he went back into his hole. Duck lamented, "But if Groundhog won't come out, then what about spring?" "Oh, spring has to come," said Cat. "We just won't know when." "Wait," said Little Bear. I've just got to know when." "Groundhog," he called down the hole. "We all need to know about spring, even you." "Why?" Groundhog called back. "Because," cried Little Bear, "the grass will be green." "Oh," said Groundhog, "I had almost forgotten how pleasant spring can be. Thanks. You may help me out of my hole." So everyone pulled, and Groundhog pushed from below, and out he came. "Brr," said Groundhog. "Has anyone seen my shadow?" They all shook their heads. "No shadow? Then spring is on its way. I'll go back to bed now." And Groundhog did so. "Dream of green grass," Little Bear called. "Okay," was the reply, followed by a snore. Duck asked, "Is spring coming now?" They were all trudging homeward. "Look about you," said Little Bear. "The snow is melting. The birds are singing. Just look at this apple tree." Little Bear broke off a small twig with a bud. Mother Bear loved the small twig with a bud. She put it in water, and behold, the bud opened. "It's saying hello to spring," said Little Bear. "Yes," laughed Mother Bear, and she kissed the little bud. Thank you for joining me for the Search for Spring.